When I was working on the minisode for the HELL FUNNY Minisode series that I started on the channel, I didn't want to just add simple editing that I was accustomed to for a long time. A lot of those inspirations lie in media like Conjun House, which used Adobe Animate or Flash for simple movements and very comedic timing edits and all that. I wanted to add the element of animation. Animation in itself was something that has interested me for some time now. I've been wanting to incorporate more of it in a lot of the content that I've been making for the HELL FUNNY Network. So I had a few animated segments. One of them was simple lip syncing, which lip syncing in itself is an interesting process because a lot of animators tend to gear towards automating it. Others animate it manually, and I'm one of those people that actually kind of enjoys the process of animating lip sync. It depends on the style that I want to go for, but for this case, coming specifically from a Newgrounds Flash-inspired animation style, I did that for the character Rick Funny's lip sync animation sequence. Then I rendered it out with a green screen for usage within Premiere Pro, which I used for compositing.
Which still sucks because, I wouldn't want to be jabbed in the stomach personally.
For the Jenny sequence that's seen in the middle of the minisode during the bar segment, I made a specific reference in Blender for helping me visualize the scene I wanted to animate. Most of the actual animation being done in Blender because Blender provides a good workflow for animating within its grease pencil feature that allows you to manipulate lines, especially if you're looking to get something a little more cleaner than traditional software that doesn't really work directly with the type of vector lines that Blender works with. So getting it just about right was the ultimate goal. And it technically serves as an original animation of the character for that segment. I can't really say much for the second segment because I did use specific references for the posing. I'm not really much of a digital artist in the sense where I don't really see myself having a specific style. If anything, I find the process of animating between frames a lot more exhilarating than the actual establishing of said frames. So the in-betweens that you see in that second segment are original, and it was just me transitioning one frame to another. I also used other references directly from the show so I can get a specific pose I have in mind for a scene. Basically a form of what I think Adult Swim was doing with some of its early shows, especially the Space Ghost show, where they reuse animation for a newer purpose. In this case, I'm just vectorizing frames and drawing the in-betweens for the purpose of a more cleaner look, so they weren't exactly taken from the show as screenshots. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a comment. If you want to check out my main content, you can do so through my channel links. Any specific videos I mentioned will be linked in the description, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time.